Hello everyone, and welcome to the inaugural video of Bolts of Love and Key to the Universe. First, I need to introduce myself. My name is Jen Shepard, and for the past 3 years, along with Karen McGrath and Aaron Stoltz and Valerie Baltzer, we have formed the group and run Bolts of Love in Erie, Pennsylvania. Just like everyone else, at one time of our life or another, things happen, major shifts, drama, upset. About 3 years ago, in the case of myself, I was struggling to understand why people did things the way they did and why there could not be more cooperation and fluidity in the things that we do to help each other. And speaking this over with my friends, Karen told us a story about how she had a similar experience in her life and how her response to that experience was to send love every time she felt negativity, to share that space of love and possibility with the people that she was at odds with, and she did this through prayer and meditation. We started laughing a little bit, and we said that, sometimes people need great big bolts shattering on them like big lightning and fireworks of love in order to get the ball rolling. And that name stuck. The bolts of love, the idea that we can change not only ourselves but the world through being willing, through our own heart connection with spirit, to share love instead of the easy way, the hateful way, the negative way. And sometimes that means doing it from the privacy of our own homes and our own hearts. And then that just spreads and that grows and it blossoms into so much more. We decided that it would be really, really nice to have a place where people could share their own stories, that could share their own personal walks with divine, their own personal understanding of how spirit works in their own lives. We've been so fortunate to have a great inspirational speaking series along with a healing series that runs every single month, a couple times a month, at our Erie location on Zuck Road. People that have spoke with us are considered more on the famous side, and they are considered more on the regular people side. We've discovered that we can learn from each and every person. Each of us has a bit of the truth within us, and when we take the time to listen, that truth becomes more of a whole. We find that we often speak in different words, different languages, in places of our own understanding, of different faith walks. And the great thing about that is when we talk to each other, when we allow for the inspirational talk, we get a chance to listen to those different vocabularies. We get a chance to listen to how other people express their views, and we get to ask questions about what different words mean and what different activities meant for them and mean for them and the history behind it. And just in that conversation alone, the allowing of the truths to be expressed individually so that we can come to more of a truth as a whole has been just such a gift. And we thank so much for all the inspirational speakers that have come through our door, and we are so much looking forward to the upcoming year with even more inspirational speakers and our school, the Keys to the Universe, in which we have a group of instructors that are different for each of the weekends, coming on topics of awareness and power, and what does that mean for us and our own personal connection. How can we bring out in ourselves our own connection? What does that mean for us? How can we be of service? How do we express our gifts and allow them to grow? And that's really what it is. It's allowing our individual lights to grow bigger and bigger and bigger in whichever way, whichever color, whichever wavy length, whichever way that is for each individual. Our own personal awareness, that's what we're striving for. And to bring our own personal awareness to a point where we understand that each and every person has their own unique personal awareness. And just because it's different than our own does not necessarily mean it's bad. at all. It just means that there's something for us to decide and to learn from. And if it matches with our own soul purpose, that's wonderful. And if it doesn't, at least we have gained another understanding into somebody else's walk and viewpoint and soul purpose to discover, to become aware. So if you would play along with me just a moment, I'd like to give you a tiny example of some of the things we've learned this year and that we're able to share with others. So if you would just allow for yourself right this moment to think of a situation or a memory that brought warmth into your life. What is it that brings that feeling of compassion, of peace, of charity, of gratitude, of awe of the universe? You can think of a picture, a song, a touch, maybe a special touch, a smell, a scent, a memory, or maybe even something that you saw in a movie that just totally touched you, or read in a magazine. The key is the feeling here, the feel. How is that feeling brought out in you of compassion, awe, peace, charity, gratitude? Now, once you have chosen that feeling, take a minute and just close your eyes. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand on or near your heart. And in your mind, with your eyes closed, replay that song. Remember the scent, the movie, the picture, the person, the scenery, whatever that is. Allow it to run through your mind. Allow yourself to just fully express that through your memories, through your thoughts. And then on your next inhale, allow your heart to feel what that vision, that memory, that song, what it brings out in you. Allow that with each breath, you feel that feeling spread throughout your entire body. A gratitude, it fills your heart. The peace that fills your lungs. The compassion that spreads to every organ of your body, each and every muscle, every limb. With each breath, the feeling expands until you're shining. The feeling itself emitting a warmth and a light, not only within yourself, but expanding beyond yourself. Shining from the inside out. Allow yourself to sit with this feeling, allowing that your mind and your heart are in the same place, that your thoughts and your feelings merge onto this very special time you have chosen for yourself. Breathe in the rhythm of the compassion, of the peace, of the awe, of the extreme gratitude. I'm going to be quiet just for a few seconds and allow yourself to sit with that and feel and breathe. Perfect. Now take a deep breath. Go ahead, open your eyes. The feelings of compassion, of awe, of peace, of gratitude, they are all aspects of that unconditional love that runs the entire universe. They are all aspects on which the Creator created this universe and indeed created you. to allow yourself to both think and feel at the same time. Gratitude, love, allows an awareness and a space so close to divine that we sometimes deny ourselves that tiny little space in our day to feel that. All it takes is a few minutes. We just shared a few seconds here because of time constraints of this video. But if you would allow yourself 3, 6, 9 minutes throughout your day to feel that, to just be in that moment. Wow. And then to allow yourself that shine. And that shine permeates everything. We've seen it. We've seen it so much the last 3 years, and we are so grateful for everyone that has shared with us and walked through our doors. There's so much more we'd like to share with you. Keys to the Universe is a perfect way for that. If you feel so called to check out more, you could go to boltsoflove.com and click on the school, and it'll show you what we have lined up for the year. It'll also show you a lot of the speakers that we have in store for you and all of the special events. It's just amazing. We use the vocabulary of spirit. We use the vocabulary of divine and of connection. We'd love to hear what your vocabulary is of the same thing and how your own personal walk and your own personal experiences have guided you throughout your life and continues to guide you. May your awareness with spirit continue to grow always. May you always be showered with bolts of love. And we thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us during this video. We hope to visit with you again soon. God bless.